What up, guys? I'm Scully, the YouTube fitness community's best kept secret, and this is my workout vlog. Alright, so it's Monday, November 25th. Just finished up my upper body power workout. I don't really know the best way I'm going to be doing this or what kind of information I'm going to find useful in the future, so just kind of give my overall impression of the workout and list my lifts and stuff like that in the description or somewhere. I'll have it recorded. But it was a good workout. I actually took off last week because since my last competition, I had been going pretty hard. That was at the end of August, and I hadn't had any like true deload weeks or anything like that. And I started feeling like a little tenseness under, like in this underarm region or whatever. So that was like 2 weeks ago. So I was like, oh, maybe I should like chill out, because I'm like the most rational person. I try to be as logical and rational as possible, but when it comes to like certain things, I still can't help but be superstitious. So in the past 2 years, around this time, I always managed to injure myself. 2 years ago, it was my collarbone, shoulder, and that like affected all my lifts, upper body wise. And then last year, I had to get surgery on my pinky or whatever, and it was at this time too. So around this time, I always get super cautious, and I feel like I don't want this to turn into an injury. I think the cause may be I've been trying to go really, really heavy on my weighted pull-ups, and so I kind of changed I modified that to where I had my main back exercise, which is the bent over rows, and then I would do like a couple sets of weighted pull-ups, not that heavy, so I can get upper range or whatever, and then I would do like these rack chins, same thing, keep it high. But lately I've been doing 4 sets of like 6 on my upper body power days. And I think the weight is just a little bit too heavy, and it's like maybe when I fatigue a little bit too hard to control, I like to come all the way down on that lift. And maybe I'm just relaxing too much towards the end, and I think I might have pulled something, or maybe, I don't know. So I'm thinking about reducing the number of sets and increasing the reps again, so that I'll reduce the weight and just make sure that I'm really slow and controlled on that lift. I also changed up what I do for my shoulders. After working with TSG and doing their program, they had a lot of slow negative stuff, and like towards the end of the workouts they would incorporate supersets and stuff like that. So I felt like for my shoulders, that's something, ever since that collarbone injury, I've been wanting to protect that, and so I'm really cautious with my shoulders. And so I've added like 2 superset type exercises for the shoulders, which it makes me do a little bit lighter weight, and I just feel safer then. So I might, even as much as I love doing weighted pull-ups and doing them as heavy as possible, gonna kind of chill out, back off on that, and see if that helps things with this, and just go from there. Because it's not really I'd rather be able to train than to boost my ego by doing those kind of workouts. So yeah, great workout today. Felt good to be back in the gym. I hadn't taken a week off from the gym, and I can't really say the last time I did something like that. But when I was competing, the weeks of the competition, sometimes I would miss a day or two, because I got to travel out there and I can't get a workout in and stuff like that, or just kind of backing off. But the last time I took a whole week off, it's been about a year. So felt good. It feels good to be back, and we'll see how tomorrow goes.
It's bad. And I want some white. I want to see some rhythm. Give me a 6-yard completion on first down. Get another first down on second down. Get something going. Because this story that I've seen on offense.
Alright guys, Tuesday, November 26th, lower body power. I can't say that this was my best workout. It was an alright workout, but you know, I backed off the weight since my first week back doing legs, you know. And you know, even though I backed off the weight, I still wasn't really hitting my numbers. I was kind of out of it today. This would be one of the days where like P3 would really help me out, because you know, I might not feel like getting in there, but I make it to the gym, and then you know, somewhere after my second or third set, it really just kicks in and I can just kind of go into overdrive. But today is like when those final sets were coming up on each of the major lifts, I didn't have it in me. And a lot of times, like with people that might say, oh man, this stuff is too expensive, or you know, they want recommendations on pre-workouts, and I'm like, look man, if you don't got the money for it, just buy caffeine pills. You know, the main ingredient in a lot of these pre-workouts is caffeine. So I'm out of all my pre-workouts, so I'm finally gonna put that to the test. I bought a whole bunch of caffeine pills on Amazon, so they should come in tomorrow, and we'll see how effective that is. I actually have to work out tomorrow. Usually it would be my rest day, but since Thursday is Thanksgiving, I think the gym's gonna be closed. So I'm gonna work out tomorrow. Do my I haven't decided yet. I was really debating on switching it to where I have upper body power and then have an upper body hypertrophy day or hypertrophy day, and then having Saturdays for like things that I really want to grow. Like, so I'll hit my calves for a third time, hit my chest for a third time, and my shoulders. So those are all areas I want to catch up in strength. And I noticed that when I started doing deadlifts on my leg days, that my back was like, in essence, getting hit 4 times a week, and the strength just started to blow up, you know. So hopefully that third day, if anything, it'll just help me get stronger, and then I hope that leads to more growth in those areas. But I haven't decided. I might just stick with what I was doing for a while, like just do chest back hypertrophy tomorrow, and then just give some time for my arm. I mean, this whatever tenseness I was talking about that was happening yesterday, give that time to feel normal, and then possibly switch up and start doing the 3 times a week type. All right, guys, heading to the gym. This is just kind of like supposed to be my rest day. It's Wednesday, but since tomorrow's Thursday, I think the gym's gonna be closed. The gym actually might be closed today, which would suck. I tried to call both locations I usually work out at, and nobody was picking up, so who knows, but we'll see. But I think it'll be open, be able to get my chest back hypertrophy workout in. But yeah, the 2 power days were pretty good, and I wanted to get some footage of my deadlift yesterday, but it wasn't packed to where I had to wait for like squat racks and stuff like that, but it was packed to where I didn't have room to set up the little tripod to get a shot at me doing the deadlifts. So I didn't even worry about it. I was hoping it was gonna be a little emptier in the gym. And usually after, like, in between Halloween and New Year's, it's usually like slow in the gym. That's like my favorite time of the year, because nobody's really worried about working out. Everybody's worried about eating and fashion clothes. You know, winter clothes are always better than, you know, I feel like winter is for, or fall I should say, is for fashion, and then spring, summer is for showing off your body, you know? So in that little couple month period, it seems like the gym is the emptiest. But lately this year, that hasn't been the case at all, but whatever. Like I said, so yeah, the 2 power days went pretty well. Woke up this morning at 195.5, I think. So my weight's been all over the place. Sunday was 198.3, Monday morning was 191.4, yesterday was 194.9, and today was 195.5. So, you know, it's fluctuating, and it's not like I'm really keeping track of my food as well as I should. I'm mainly just trying to hit the protein number and eat until I'm uncomfortable, I guess. But yeah, heading into the gym. Oh, the new car mount is in, So that's why I'm recording in the car now. It looks pretty cool. Hopefully this turns out, you know, good footage, and I'll be able to do this more often. It's a lot more stable than what I was using before when I was using my phone to record. But yeah, so that's it for this update. See y'all later on in the week.